Hello Libra, welcome to your money and career reading for March until like middle of April. This is a message for those of you who are interested about your career path and progression. For those of you who are employed, have your own businesses, maybe you're doing some kind of project that is supposed to take you further on your career path, or maybe you are studying to become someone to live and work and use your interest and passion to earn money, basically. So please check your rising sign as well. There may be a message there for you that may complement this message very well, or there could be additional information there for you. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, all of the information on how to reach me is in the description down below, so please check it out, as well as all of the information about the decks that I'm using. And yeah, we're gonna pull more cards as we go, but let's just start. Let's have a look at your energy. Let's start with the recent past energy for you, Libra. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, we see work. So you've been working hard. This is telling me that you guys have been working hard, doing whatever you were supposed to be doing. If you were involved in specifically, I see here a message for those of you who were involved in some kind of projects and working with other people, working in teams. Maybe you were trying to accomplish something, like create something, and you finally like managed to do that, and now this is done and it's time for something else. But yeah, I do see a lot of teamwork, a lot of collaboration and cooperation with other people, being busy, keeping busy. There was a lot to do, and there was always something to do, and I feel like you had to communicate a lot with others, keep things going. That kind of energy. Like, you weren't left alone, really. You've been constantly like in the middle of the storm, where things were happening, where things were moving. You had to always be ready to react and to act, and you had to get along with other people. And yeah, that's what I've been. This is not like, I do enjoy this card in terms of career and work, because this keeps us going. There is just a lot of things happening, but at least it's not like super. At least it's not super boring. Until you've been doing the same, unless you're doing the same thing over and over again. But yeah, with this one, it's just a lot of teamwork, a lot of collaboration. I cannot speak today. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Let's have a look at your current energy. Oh, speaking of feeling bored. Okay, Libra, what's going on? I feel like you are in a bit of a funk. Not feeling it, not feeling that work anymore. Maybe there is some kind of repetitiveness here, because that card specifically is also saying that you're kind of done, and you're so bored, and you have absolutely no excitement left, because you've been doing it. Feels like it's been the same thing over and over and over again. It's like every day is the same thing. But I feel like for many people that may also connect to the situation that we're in right now. A lot of people work from home. There is like no work. What's going on with my brain today? Work and home life kind of merges into one. And it's very difficult to remove yourself from work situation, because everything happens at home, and every day could feel like it's exactly the same thing, and you're kind of stuck in this circle, and it's repeating over and over again. So I feel like you are not in the most fun and exciting mood. I feel like you feel done, you feel tired, you feel exhausted, you don't feel that creativity and excitement about the work that you've been doing. You feel like it's the same thing, and you don't get nothing out of it. It just doesn't make you happy. I feel like you may feel a bit you don't feel much about your work. You're not angry, but you're also not overjoyed. But you're also not kind of neutral. You're just meh. Like you don't care. That kind of energy, which happens sometimes. Sometimes it's just temporary and we just have a bad mood and we need to let it go and let it pass. But sometimes this is also an indication that the work that we've been doing is not making us happy and excited anymore, and it just feels like we're in a rut, and maybe it's time to leave that cycle and search for something that will make you feel a little bit more alive. So let's have a look at your future energy. Near future, we have Queen of Wands. Okay, that's really good. This is telling me that this energy for you could be temporary. Maybe you're just feeling down for some reason at the moment, because we do have the Queen of Wands going forward, which is so much more exciting, passionate, creative energy, confident vibe, which is amazing, and that's what I want for you, Libra. But let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Why do we have the Queen of Wands for Libra? Okay, let me just put that back. We have the Eight of Swords and Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have double Queen of Wands. Yeah, so this is you see, you feel stuck. You feel like things are happening over and over again, the same story, and it's very difficult for you to free yourself from that energy, from the energy where you're not your best self and you don't feel good in that vibe. But you absolutely have that potential to change that, because there is so much creative energy just waiting there for you to tap into it and to kind of start seeing things in a little bit more optimistic and positive way. This is very much, there's a lot of sun in this card, a lot of yellow as well, which is a quite powerful color that makes us want to do more, makes us want to shine as well. So this is just an indication here that you will be releasing yourself from that cycle of thinking, well, it's boring, I don't want to do it anymore, I don't feel like it, I don't know what I want, to be honest. I feel like you'll manage to find that way out of it and find whatever makes you more excited and happy about the work. Maybe there are some changes that needs to happen. Maybe you need to change the way you work. Maybe you need to redesign your workspace so you feel a little bit more fresh and excited and optimistic about your work, everyday tasks and work and your environment. Anything like that, I feel like will happen. Oh my gosh, will help you to reach that state of mind. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my brain. I just say words that really I don't want to say. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look at the advice from the universe. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the advice here for you is to make sure that you have a goal in front of you. Very often we end up in this energy and in this vibe when we don't really know where we're going and we don't see that path forward. It just feels like we're doing everything over and over and again in a circle, and there is no forward movement. Sometimes it's because we don't actually know what we want to achieve or where we're going. We just kind of got stuck in that one specific thing. And then we didn't think about progression or change or evolvement. This is all that you need to think about now. And I feel like that can also make you feel more excited about what's to come. But think about your next steps. Why are you doing what you're doing? Where does this take you? What was the point of it? Are you achieving what you wanted to achieve? Is there anything that needs to be changed in order for you to be more successful in reaching your goal? All of those questions, maybe a plan of action, maybe a few very actionable steps that you can write down as well, so you can pursue that. It will keep you focused, and it will help you to like move forward and then feel a little bit more motivated about what you're doing. It doesn't have to be quick, but at least the vision of where you're going and what's the reason why you're doing whatever you're doing at the moment. When we understand that and we have it in front of us, it's so much easier to just do it, to just show up and not to feel disappointed and bored about it, because you know that there is a goal somewhere and you are going towards that. So that work has a meaning. So let's have a look at the external factors. So this is the people or events that are outside of your control, but influence you in terms of your career. So we have the Emperor here. Okay, boss vibe. We definitely need to clarify here. There may be your boss, your manager, may have quite a big impact in how you feel about work and what's going on with you. So let's clarify. Why do we have... Oh, yeah. There you go. We have the Devil. And we have the King of Wands underneath the deck as well. So I feel like you may struggle with communication and connection with your manager or boss, someone who has authority over you. They may... Okay, first of all, they may care about money the most and not really about people. So very often when that happens, the environment in a workplace, it's not ideal. People don't really feel valued. Sometimes cutting costs and things like that are more important than the well-being of employees. And very often people could be overworked as well because they are doing more work for the same, smaller amount of money. When you have someone with that attitude here, I feel like this person treats other people, like employees, without required respect towards their work. And maybe that's why you're burning out, because you're just doing and doing and doing because that's what's expected of you. But you don't see any recognition. You don't feel like this is doing anything for you. You don't feel respected, basically, by the people that you're surrounded with. So yeah, I do see quite a big influence here on this person's side towards you, whoever that is for you. It's not like the healthiest attitude that this person has and the way they treat people. So you need to be kind of, if you want to stay, you need to be more resilient and try not to get into your head about the things that this person may be saying or doing or behaving towards you, but also maybe slowly have a look at where things are going, and maybe there is an interesting option to kind of search for something better, something where it's more peaceful, but you also can progress. You can build your career without this feeling and this environment around you that is not really supportive of you. So let's have a look at your hopes and fears. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords energy, I feel like you're a little bit in a sarcastic mood, I think, because of how you feel at the moment. So I feel like you're being a little bit afraid that nothing's gonna change. Even if you try to change things, if you even try to come up with something different, nothing's gonna be different. It's gonna be the same. No matter what you do, you're gonna feel that way. Is it gonna change anything? I don't think so. I think I'm stuck. That kind of attitude, just be careful about your thoughts. Your thoughts are super important and super meaningful, and your thoughts 100% influence our attitude and our emotions and how we feel about something. So if you are saying things like that to yourself, and then it's very difficult to get out of that funk, to release yourself from that pattern and thought pattern that you're stuck in, to see things in a more positive way, or see the way out of it. So just be careful about what you think about your work and how you feel about your work. So let's have a look at the outcome for mid-March to mid-April. And we have the moon. Yeah, there's definitely, I do get a sense that this month can be more difficult for you, because you will be a little bit disappointed, not happy about what you're doing, not feeling it at all, maybe also not seeing where things are going, not knowing what you should be doing instead, where you should focus your attention going forward, maybe a little bit afraid as well to detach yourself from this company or person to pursue something different. So you may feel a little bit stuck in your thought, but also in this place, and kind of not being sure what's ahead of you and where to go and what to do. This is, both of those cards kind of show us that things are not as difficult and not as scary as you think it is. So it is absolutely possible to make things better and to find something that makes you much happier, and it's not as scary as you think. It's not as scary, but you're in a moment in this energy that kind of feels like everything is just not going well and it's never gonna be better. So just be mindful of that. Allow yourself, sometimes, we just have to feel that way for some time, and let this thoughts and these emotions come, but then it's very important that they go as well, that we don't get stuck into it and then we go into action. But I do see for many of you that you're gonna transition to Queen of Wands energy. You're gonna free yourself from that thinking, and then it's gonna bring you much better result. But that's probably not within that month. It's gonna be in a near future after this time passes. So let's have a look at the advice for you, Libra. What's the message here? What's another piece of advice for you? So Libras, what's the advice in terms of their career? Okay, we have it. Oh, we have two. Let's have a look. So the first one is literally, relax and let your worries melt away. Yeah, if you are worried and scared about what's coming, what's gonna happen, just let yourself feel this, relax for a moment, it's gonna come to you. And the other one, what is developing for you? Now is the time to work on your personal development. Literally what I said. I said, have a look at your goals, what you want to achieve, where you want to go. Maybe it's time to reevaluate. Maybe it's time to choose a new path, a new goal, and then, create actionable steps that you can take to take you further and to develop your career path. So, this is just a confirmation of everything that we've been saying in this reading, basically. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. Just, remember that this is temporary energy, and sometimes there are ups and downs, and sometimes we just feel that way, but then it passes, and then we get more excited about what's coming, and I feel like that's going to be the case for you. if you are interested in a personal reading with me, please check the description box down below. All of the information on how to reach me is there. And thank you so much for watching. It would mean the world to me if you could subscribe to my channel and leave a comment if you want to share your thoughts or your experiences. And thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye!